There we go. So let's take a look at this new bit of ammunition. This ammunition is almost as strong as a shotgun blast. You can see that it knocks the enemy away and staggers them a lot more than the regular ammunition. Alright, this is our last save room before we stop off at the trolley. So let's grab all the items we need, and let's also save again. Now, as cool as the M92F with the enhanced ammunition is, we have more than enough firepower to make up for it. So we're going to hang on to the Magnum and to the grenade gun with the freeze rounds. We are going to need the fuse and the mixed oil. And I'm going to take the M37 parts for the heck of it, and the ink ribbon. Okay, with 4 saves, we're pretty much at the point where we're starting to lose points off our final score for saving. But like I said, this is more for fun. This is more for checking everything out than it is about, you know, trying to get a high score. And there's our friend Nemesis again. Now, you can get his body stuck on the geometry around here. It's a little more difficult though. He's also quick enough that he can sometimes dodge the grenades. How are we doing on health? Not great, but... Alright, we knocked him down. And we get the M37B parts. And when we combine them together, we get the Western Custom. The Western Custom M37 equipped with a special reload system and is effective for close-range battle. It uses 12-gauge shotgun shells. This is the special powered-up shotgun. It fires nearly as fast as the handgun, and is still about as strong as a shotgun. Now, I think using this gun is a little more difficult than using the standard shotgun, especially for aiming like up at enemies' heads. But the reload speed and the fire speed more than makes up for any shortcomings like that. Oh, there's another tremor. And poor Jill, down she goes again. Well, Jill has ended up in a bad place. because that horrible worm monster, is Gravedigger. It has an awesome name, but it is a bad monster. And we want to try to escape from here by activating these switches. Now, if I'm not quick enough to activate these switches, the Gravedigger will come out of these holes in the wall and bite us. And it does a tremendous amount of damage. I think it does the most damage out of any enemy in the game. I think it hits even harder than the Nemesis does. But we've got 2 of the switches flipped. So, run. I'm just going to try to lower it out a little bit. Ow. That was bad. Let's heal. Yeah, this is cheap. You actually don't have to do this. But doing this makes dealing with this creature a little easier. I think acid rounds are more effective on it. I don't have acid rounds at the moment. And it is done. It doesn't want to fight with us anymore. No, I've never tried going back. We're right outside the area where the trolley is. Yeah, the area is all smashed up. But if we wanted to, we could go back and go to our inventory box and pick up more stuff. It's actually not a bad idea. And we have everything we need to fix the trolley.
It looks like we're ready to go. Here, take this.
Oh, flame rounds. What every girl wants.
Okay. Nikolai won't be joining us.
I understand. I'll operate the cable car. Let's go.
Kyle, you doing okay?
I could not save my men.
Not doing good. Alright, but let's get out of here.
It's looking good. Mikhail! Hey, what's going on in the back?
Well, that's a great question. Why don't we both go back there and find out? No, Carlos is going to leave us to do it by ourselves.
Mikhail!
Well, there's what happened. Nemesis is here. Dang it, close. Up. up before he grabs you. No. We actually don't have to sit here and fight him if we didn't want to. Damn it. I got no healing items. Come on. Up. Oh, he's down. Good. So like I was saying, we don't have to actually sit here and fight him. We could have always just turned around and left Mikhail to deal with him.
Get out of the cable car, now!
Mikhail, wait, don't!
Get out of here! Hurry!
So now we're going to get a really cool cutscene where Mikhail handles these things. Pulls the pin on the grenade and says, "You lose," became like a favorite saying among me and my friends. Like, whenever we were dealing with an enemy in a video game or something.
No, the brakes are out.
Ah, the brakes are out. That's not good. So again, we get 3 options. And as usual, let's just see what happens if we do nothing. Well, the tram crashes. And Jill is outside the clock tower. Crows. Now, I was under the impression Jill was supposed to take damage if she made this decision, but it looks like she's fine. Let's take a look at some of the other choices. Alright, well, waiting for the train to crash, not a good idea. Why don't we try something equally absurd and dangerous and jump out the window?
It's useless.
So the train still crashes. Jill still looks no worse for wear. But this time it's It's crashed into the building. And looky, there's a bunch of goodies here for us. Also a bunch of zombies. We're going to leave both zombies and goodies alone. So what do you say this time? Let's try something reasonable and hit the emergency brake.
This must be it.
Well, we still crashed. And Jill is... well, she's still outside. And there are still crows. Now, this is the decision I usually prefer to make, because this will get us a special nemesis encounter that I don't think we get any other way. Well, that may not be entirely accurate. I think we will still get this nemesis encounter if we let the train crash without doing anything. But at least in this case, we don't get hurt. It's locked. A clock is etched under the keyhole. Ooh, and lots of goodies here. And we have the clock tower key. Ooh, what's that? Well, again, we're going to drop off a bunch of these items. I think at this point, though, we can start using our Gunpowder P. And you see, we're starting to slowly make more and more shotgun shells. And now we can create the enhanced ammo. 12-gauge shotgun shells added with powerful powder created with the reloading tool. Used for the Benelli M3S. Now, we haven't used up the usefulness of our reloading tool altogether yet, but at this point we cannot create any more enhanced ammunition. What I mean by that is we don't unlock enhanced grenade rounds or enhanced magnum rounds. We can still create more shotgun shells, handgun ammunition, and so forth. I think that will do it, although I do want to take a healing item. Take you. And I'm going to drop you off. You can go right there. Anything else? I don't think so. Let's go have some fun with our new shotgun. What just happened? I lost control for a second there. I'm not entirely sure why. So now we are easily blowing away the zombies.
Carlos?
There's
I don't
Carlos.
believe it. You're alive.
I'm not sure how we're gonna get out of this town.
What are you talking about? We made it!
You don't get it. They have no intention of letting us make it back alive. Do you really think we can trust their great evacuation plan? Huh, it's just a piece of paper.
But we don't have any other choice than to trust them right now.
No, if we're gonna die, then we should get to choose when it happens.
Smack.
So that's it then, huh? You're giving up?
No. I can't handle it.
Yeah, Carlos is not taking this well. Some more grenade rounds over here, but we're not going to take them. Our decision on that train, I think, will change the conversation we get with Carlos ever so slightly. And we'll also get a different grenade reward. So in that case, we got normal grenades, but I think in the other ones we can get frost grenades or acid grenades. And I see a goodie. Will you take the M-Thrower E? He's holding something in his hand. Operation instructions. Order for the UBCS Echo Team. Wipe out the downtown area of the infestation and evacuate the remaining citizens to the clock tower. Among the civilians, remember to give priority to the employees of the Umbrella affiliates. Remember to stay alert because the infected have a high endurance rate and will strike without hesitation. Evacuation procedure. 1. Once the mission is complete, or when it becomes impossible to accomplish the evacuation immediately, we'll deploy a helicopter that is waiting in the suburbs to the yard in front of the clock tower. When you are ready for evacuation, ring the bell at the clock tower to signal the helicopter. Alright, so if we want to get out of here, we need to ring the clock tower bell. We got a new gun, though. A mine thrower loaded with special bullets that have auto trace features. Now, I'm not a big fan of the mine thrower. The clock tower map. The mine thrower is a weird weapon. It shoots these mines that explode, but when they hit an enemy, they don't explode right away. You open the lock. It can do a pretty good amount of damage, but unfortunately, it can also hurt Jill. And it does take a little while for the mines to explode once they've hit an enemy. So it's not something I usually use, well, really at all. An old music box. Its melody is out of order. There's something written on the lid. D-U-D-D-U-D. Well, that could be something important to remember, but the melody just wasn't right. Seems to be an old music box. There's something written on the lid. Now, this one sounds about right. And this one is U, D, U, U, D, U. And I just wrote that down on my little notepad. Oh, there you go, Zambambos. Now, it actually looks like they're blowing up immediately on hitting the zombies, but I remember it actually taking longer for the mine thrower to explode. The art picture postcard. A picture postcard of antique clocks. The following verse is printed. Give your soul to the goddess. Put your hands together to pray before her. think we're doing okay on the order we're supposed to find files. Looks like it. The God of Time is etched under the keyhole. Well, we're not getting through here just yet. And here is a nice, safe room. Do we have anything to drop off? I don't think so. Could drop off the mine thrower. Pretty much never going to use it. Ooh. Well, I don't know what that big, loud bang was, but it knocked over the pitcher, and we find the clock tower key. Actually, if we check them, it's a key ornamented with a clock part. It has a screw-shaped ornament to put a round-shaped object. Okay, and that is the winder key. It's a key ornamented with a clock part. This is the basil key. And over here we see one of the areas that Jill could have arrived to the clock tower in. Big West. Hotel and restaurant. Oh, Jill, you're not just gonna get out. No, the fire zombies are coming. Now, I think this is a nice little touch, but the shells being ejected from the shotgun are blue as opposed to the normal red. Okay, we're going to go upstairs now. Now, upstairs there are usually some unhappy enemies. As in there are spiders. Now, the big one we killed no problem. The little ones, of course, are a problem. They didn't poison us, though. I'm just going to leave you guys alone. And look what we have here. It's our favorite. It is red herbs. Will you push the switch? Okay, let's see what happens if we push the switch. Oh, the lights turn on. They don't turn on very long, though. A keyhole. Will we use the basil key? Of course we will. Basil? Something like that. But we're going up.